Reasons why you might not want to be my friend. For one, I suck at texting. If you text me, the likelihood of it sitting unanswered for days is extremely high. And if it is answered, 9 times out of 10, it will not be a full-fledged out message because I just honestly don't even know what to say or how to say it or how to make my messages actually sound like what I want them to sound. Now, if you send me a voice memo, then we're golden because then you will receive a full-fledged podcast out of me. I honestly just like talking to people more, so I would prefer sitting on a phone call for 3 hours, even if we're not talking the entire time, than texting because I want to know how you're saying it. I want to feel it with you. Also, if we're hanging out, I need the plans to be finalized at least a couple days beforehand. And it's not even because I'm busy, I need to know for like scheduling purposes. I just have anxiety and I like to be able to plan out what I'm eating if we're going to a restaurant or where I'm parking, or I just need to know like how much time it's going to take me to drive there and when I should start getting ready in the day. So if you're not telling me the plans until the morning of, it's not that I won't go necessarily because I like spontaneity every once in a while, but just know that I will have anxiety. And if we are planning something ahead of time, but like details just have not been finalized, that is when I will be good at texting because all of a sudden the day before you're gonna start getting messages from me being like, how about this place? Or about this one? Oh, this place has this happy hour, whatever. It's because I have anxiety. In that same vein though, I'm not quite type A and I'm not quite type B either. And so while I do like to have plans figured out in advance, I can't keep a calendar to save my life. So if we plan it out way too far in advance, even if I'm the one who made the plans, just know that I will be messaging you or calling you about 10 to 20 times before the plans to make sure that I have the details correct because I will forget the time, the place, what we're doing. If you tell me just a couple days, that's fine. I can keep that in here. But if we're making plans a month in advance, yeah, no, I have no idea what's happening. Also, just know that I do not care if it's just the two of us hanging out. I don't care if we have a whole group of people hanging out. Once we leave that hangout, I will be calling you and we will be talking the entire ride home because we need to do a debrief. And also, I don't think this is a red flag. I think this is a good thing because then I'm making sure that you get home okay. I do also love to beat a dead horse. I do not care if we've talked about it a million times. We're going to talk about it again. And we're going to find new details that we haven't talked about before. Or we're going to talk about the same details. I don't care. I don't care if it's a good thing that we're beating a dead horse about. I don't care if it's a bad thing that we're beating a dead horse about. I don't care if it happened 20 years ago when we were in elementary school. We're going to talk about it again. And probably last but not least, if we're hanging out and we both did our makeup and we both look cute and we put in the effort to pick out outfits that match or go together or whatever, I will be taking pictures. I will be taking videos. I will be capturing the memories. I will also be taking pictures of how the food is laid out in front of us. Just as an FYI, I love to capture the memories. I love to take videos. I love to have all of that in the archives because one day my kids will look at these pictures and they will know that their mom didn't always look like a bum. So yeah, if you can't deal with that, I'm just afraid this won't work.